Now, we also get into legal topics as well, as we do here every Friday. Mark Stiles, Stiles Law, Route 139, Marshfield. And you were telling me about a story, Mark?
Yeah, so, I was at a networking event recently and with a bunch of other professionals, and we were talking about estate planning, because that's what I was there to talk about, estate planning. And one of the professionals looked at me and said, Mark, what is estate planning? And it made me think, wow, as a professional, we throw some buzzwords around a lot, acronyms, all sorts of things that we're doing on a daily basis, and we don't think, simplify. What are we saying? Or is our message actually being conveyed effectively? So I realized, okay, estate planning, maybe a lot of people really don't understand what it actually means, and a lot of people think it means simply wills and trusts. Can you give me a simple will? I just want a simple will. Well, that's not estate planning. A simple will, go online, fill in your name, hope that maybe it is enforceable and it works and it does what you want it to do. But really, truly, what estate planning is so much more than that. It's, it's a vision, it's a plan, right? Estate plan, planning all of your estate, everything that you have, your vision, your legacy, your goals, wishes, aspirations. What do you want to happen? Because when you don't do anything, you end up like Prince.
Oh,
remember the artist formerly known as Prince, the amazing, amazing artist who created so much beautiful music? Yes.
I remember, this story is perfect for talking about estate planning, right?
It is, and it's so sad. And I saw maybe 3 years ago on 60 Minutes, and Paisley Park in Minneapolis, Minnesota, for all intents and purposes, will be a museum someday, but because he didn't have a will, a simple will, or any estate plan, the advisors didn't get around and say, hey, Prince, what do you want to do? What do you want to do with all this music? To add insult to injury, there's a vault of all this unreleased music that Prince created and never allowed the world to consume. And there had no rights. Nobody had the rights to do anything with it. And then the half siblings, right? So Prince was not married. Prince did not have kids. Prince had half siblings, 6 of them. And they didn't get along. They didn't think the same, right? Everyone's got siblings, right? Does everybody agree about everything, right? So with a plan, Prince put a foundation together. Let's work. Let's have a trustee. Let's present your missions and values. What is your legacy? What do you want to see happen? The same thing with families, right? How do you want to be remembered? Wow, mom and dad didn't plan very well. This is kind of a nightmare. And you're in probate court and people are fighting. Throw a bag of money in front of people that don't get along and see what happens,
Yeah.
But with a proper estate plan, you can lay out that vision. You can lay out the goals exactly how it is. Do you want to give your kid a massive amount of money at the age of 19? Probably not. That would be a colossal mistake. They would probably blow it. Fact is, they would blow it.
Yeah.
They're not going to do the right thing. Talk to Dr. Joe, science. Your brain is not fully deformed until you're almost 30. So stagger it out. Maybe you can say, at 25, we'll give them a taste. Probably not do the best with it. But then at 30, 35, or start at 30, 35, 40, right? Start a new business, what have you. But you can do that. You can control that, and you can write it out and have a clear instruction of what you want your legacy to be. That's an estate plan, right? Doing nothing is an option, right? You end up like Prince. And by the way, after 6 years, they finally settled. So Prince fans, get ready. I think we're going to hear some music, and some folks really close to him as professional advisors were able to get involved and control what that legacy is going to be.
Wow.
We don't know what it's going to be. We can only hope that everybody does the right thing by him, but we can say one thing is for sure. It wasn't his plan.
Nope.
Because he didn't write it down. And it's such a shame.
Yeah.
It's such a shame. So how do you want your legacy to be? What do you want to happen? And there's so much more that goes into it other than plugging your name in and getting it notarized and hoping it works.
All right. Well, good stuff to think about. And of course, you can talk more about estate planning and other issues with Mark. And as he mentioned, his great team over at Styles Law on Route 139 in Marshfield. Mark, tell us how they do that.
Best is probably phone, 781-319-1900. Our concierge will put you in touch with the right team member. So if we're talking real estate or estate planning. But check out our YouTube channel at Styles Law. And Thomas and I did a video on this conversation that's going to drop tomorrow, I think. So check it out. We talk about prints and we dive in a little bit deeper on that and so much more. So check us out on the YouTube channel at Styles Law. And if you ever need anything, we're here to help.
All right, good. All right, we'll be looking for that video tomorrow. Styles Law on YouTube, Mark Styles, Styles Law, Route 139, Marshfield. He joins us every week at this time. It's called Feel Good Friday. Mark, have a good Labor Day weekend.
You as well. Everybody have fun and be safe. Be careful out there, and looking forward to seeing the elevators at Levitate Backyard, folks. See y'all.